I want to review maybe some of the client's assessment before and showed you what I see from that specific client. But I think it's going to be a lot more interesting if I just review maybe one of you live on the call, so that way we can get, just a lot more fun. So if anybody want to be put on the spotlight and let me walk you through some of the assessment and we can interpret, what kind of assessment is telling us and then how we want to go from there. Anybody want to be the one that we put on the spotlight? If nobody want to be put on the spotlight, I can just share one of my example from my past client as well. But I think this is going to be a great opportunity if you really want to, learn what I see from all your assessment, if you want to do this live on call with everybody else. John, Prentiss, any volunteers? No? I mean, if you guys don't want to do it, that's cool. But I just want to ask first.
Sure, I'll do it.
You do it?
Yeah,
All
I'll
right,
do it.
cool. Let's go for it. Now, let me
Let
let
me get
me
my.
yeah, let me make you display for everybody. Okay.
Wait, you see me?
All right. Cool. So let's just put a camera on the ground. So
I'm
we
working
can.
on
I saw your video this morning about your head as well. Yeah, that one is really strange.
it. Gosh, let's see. Jesus.
All right, Quintus, you ready?
I think so. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get my there.
All right, there you go.
Okay, good.
Cool. So do you want to use this camera or do you want to use the other camera?
I think my phone, because I can adjust these. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So
Unless I think this one's better.
um
I'll
yeah,
say.
you can I think you can only connect with one.
How's that? It's good.
Good. Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Let me put this at a spotlight right here. So yeah, cool. Look, let's get it on the ground first.
Okay. Ready for this. Okay. What are we doing?
All right, cool. So let's just get on the ground. Let's do a straight leg raise first.
Straight leg.
Yes, and we're gonna see from a couple angles as well. What's your pain level right now?
Mine? Oh, one.
Okay, cool. That's good. Yeah, so just lay down there first. All right, slowly one more time. Make sure your knees 100% locked up on both sides. All right, I will say right about there. So that's right around 65 to about 70 degrees. Start to get tied up a little bit. That's on the right side. Let's see the same thing on the left. Relatively speaking, a little bit worse compared to the right side. One more time on the left side. All right, cool. Just relax there. Now, everybody, I want you guys to see. So, once Pernissa laid down, there's a little bit gap between the hamstrings and also the ground. Now, what this is telling me is he basically have a pelvis that's really tucked under already. So this is his starting positions, and his leg is already getting lifted up. So what this telling me is, okay, even though right now the straight leg raise is about, let's say, 65, 70 degrees on the right side, we need to minus right around about 10 degrees because the starting position is already quite compensated. Now, let's take another look where both your feet face us. Yeah, if you can move the camera.
Move the camera, move the camera. One second.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I think if you can just get rid of the one on the computer.
Okay, better. Can you hear
It
me?
sounds better. Yeah, that's cool. All right, that's cool. Yeah, move the camera angle where both your feet face me.
Let's see. Odd.
That's strange. Okay, let's do this. So, um, Prentice, if you can just get rid of the one that you have on your computer, I think that would be a lot better. Yeah, because we don't really want like a lot of echoes. Yeah, so the one on the computer, you can just exit the meeting on that one. There you go. And you need to unmute yourself on this one.
How's that?
Perfect. There you go. So again, move the camera a little bit where both your feet face me. I want to see you straight eyebrows one more time, but I want to see from the other angle.
This way?
Yeah, you can just lay down and just be, yeah, just relax. Yeah. Okay, just be 100% relaxed first. You don't have to do anything just yet. Yeah, just be 100% relaxed. Now, what I can tell just from this angle, now if you take a look at the ribcage, now I would say the left side is going to be a little bit higher compared to the right side. Now, what that can mean is maybe Princess have a upper body that a little bit twisted towards the right side. So left side is a little bit forward, the right side a little bit backward. Now, let's do a straight leg raise from this angle one more time. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty good. The left side here as well. All right, cool. Now, from this angle, now since you have a better straight leg raise on the right side, relatively speaking, you should have a better hip internal rotation on the right side compared to the left, but also better hip external rotation on the left side compared to the right. Now, let's do a hip rotation test here as well. Let's do it on the right side first.
Internal?
Yeah, you can do internal and external. Okay, slowly one more time. Okay, I will say that's about 20, 25. It's not bad. So that's about 30, 35 on the right side. Now let's see on the left side here as well. So the left side should have, normally speaking, should have better external rotations, worse internal rotations. Ideally speaking, if he's not so twisted. Yeah, one more time slowly. Now everybody look at the right foot. The moment right foot start to turn out, basically the test is over. Now, one more time, let's starting from the ground first. You're right about there. So I would say about 5 to 10 degrees mark. Maybe he can push a little bit further, but at that point, it just doesn't really matter that much because the right foot is already starting to compensate. Now, let's move inward as well. Okay, one more time slowly. Okay, better external rotation on the left side, as expected. Now, let's try shoulder internal and external as well. So just to show you guys what this is telling me is super simple. Right side got more internal rotations, left side got more external rotations. They just mean the pelvis a little bit still, a little bit turn towards the right side as well. Okay, so left side pelvis is more forward, right side pelvis is more backward. Now, if you have that, so think about this for a sec. So if you have a lower body that's relatively turned, so it's not going to be this far, okay? It's going to be a lot more subtle. If you have a lower body that's slightly turned towards this side, and when you walk, you're going to basically run a circle, right? So how your body is going to compensate so that way you can move forward in a straight line is going to turn your upper body a little bit toward that side. That's a normal compensation strategies. But of course, a lot of times people can compensate in a lot of different way. Now, let's try your shoulder internal and also external rotations.
Internal this way, yes?
No, internal is dropping forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Uh,
Okay, I would say right about there. That's not bad. So internal rotation, that's about on 60, 65, and then dropping backward. External rotation should be pretty good. Okay, that's about 70, 75 on the right side. Let's see on the left side here as well. Now, I would assume left side will be a little bit worse for the internal rotation, a little bit better on the external rotations, based on the presentations. Okay, pretty much the same. Now, external, so going backward. All right, cool. Not a huge problem on the shoulders there. Can you also do a shoulder abductions? Do you know how to do that?
no.
What about like a trunk rotations?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, let's do a trunk rotations. Let's do both way. Let's do it this way and also where both your feet face me. Yeah, let's do both way. Let's do both way.
Which way first? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, right about there. The right shoulder spot to move. So I would say that's about 45. Okay. Right side should be better though, based on the presentations. Okay, cool. Do you feel a bit easier turning towards the right side here as well?
Yes.
Yeah, so like I said before, so if you have a pelvis that turned towards the right side already, of course, when you do the trunk rotations, it's going to be a lot easier to turn towards the right side. But what we're looking for is obviously, you're going to be more balanced on both sides. That's the left side. Okay, right about there. Okay, right about there. All right, cool. So you still have a pelvis that turns towards the right side. So again, what we're looking for is bring your pelvis from here to here. From again, from this angle to here. From here to here. That's what we're looking for you. Okay? When your pelvis is in these positions, see, we got more internal rotations, more external rotations, which means worse external because there's nowhere to go, and worse internal on this side. What you need to do, push the right side pelvis forward, and then bring the left pelvis back. And that's what you need to do on the lower body. Now, since your upper body don't have a lot of problem, I wouldn't worry too much about it. And we have a lot more other assessment we need to do it as well. But since the internal rotation on both sides is still not what I want to be, I think this is where we're going to be starting at. Now, let's do a squat. So yeah, let's see from the back view.
Squat.
Yeah. If you can just make the camera a little bit higher.
Good?
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Now, before you do a squat, now I want to ask everybody. So if you have a pelvis that left side is forward, right side is backward as you squat, which way you're going first? You can get up and try yourself. So put the left foot in front of you. So put the left foot in front of your right and try to do a squat. See which way you're going.
That's as low as I can go.
All right. That's cool. Now you can just do a normal squat. I just want everybody to feel what does it feel like if you have left pelvis is more forward. So let's see from the back view here. Yeah, get a little bit further away from the camera, and if you can tuck your shirt in, that would be the best. Yeah. All right. That's cool. Now you can make both of you a little bit wider. All right, and I just want you to do a squat as natural as possible. All right, don't think about it. Slowly one more time. Really, really slow. Even slower than that. Right? Okay, cool. Now let's get up. Can you guys see? He's just shifting towards the left side first and then back in the middle. Yes? No?
Are you asking me? Yes, I can feel it.
Yeah. I'm also asking everybody else as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you guys tell? Yes? Let's do that one more time. Let's do that one more time. Slowly, slowly. Super subtle. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah. And that's what's going to happen if you have a left side pelvis is more forward compared to your right. Because as you squat down, the natural progression is, okay, I'm going to relax first, and then, okay, right now I'm off balance, so let's somehow get back into the middle. Now, this is really subtle, but if you have back pain and you're doing that on a daily basis without knowing it, this is going to be a problem later down the line. Okay, this is why we always talk about, okay, we need to make sure your whole body is balanced, so nothing is compensating. Okay, not your pelvis, not your knee, not your upper body, nothing. That makes sense, everybody? Okay, but I'm glad you're feeling a lot better as well, Brentis.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
So how do you get the left side congruent with the right side, even, rather than
Yeah.
forward?
Yeah, so like I said before, all the exercise you're doing right now is already basically helping you to do that. But yeah,
Okay.
it's just gonna be a process to push you out of your right side and bring your left side to load more. and that's pretty much about it. Your assessment is getting a lot better. I think when you first get started, your internal rotation on both sides is negative. So at least right now we can turn to about 20, 30 degrees.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's pretty much about it. Any questions? Let's see. All right, let me remove the spotlight right here. Any question regarding this specifically? And again, if you want to ask your questions, make sure you share the win of the week first before you want to ask your questions. And if there's no question about this, I can answer to general question as well.
My win of the week is my shoulder is better. It wasn't in pain, but it is a little better. But my question is, I don't know if it's pertaining to this, but as I'm sitting right here, is this good to do or not good? I read that it's best to sit on the floor rather than in a chair. Is that not true? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah, that's a great question. So there's no the best way to do anything in life. Yeah, so I'll just put it that way. So the thing is, if you sit on the floor, let's say for 8 hours, you're still gonna have pain. And if you're sitting in a chair for 8 hours, you're still gonna have pain. Like the thing is, the most important thing is moving, keep moving. Like don't get your body stuck in one position over a long period of time. If you have to get your body stuck in one positions, get your body stuck in a stack positions. That's where your body is more neutral. And
Can't you
so,
step while you're sitting?
yeah, you can find your sit bone, but not in this position. Probably need to elevate your glute quite a bit with, I think, maybe 2, 3 yoga block.
Oh, okay. I have
Yeah,
those.
yeah. And also, this apply to everything as well. There's no like best thing to do everything. So a lot of people think, okay, I stuck in anterior pelvic tilt, or I stuck in posterior pelvic tilt, or I stuck in lateral pelvic tilt, and I want to try some of the best exercise to fix it. And once I'm done, I'm done. It doesn't really work that way. Okay, it's just gonna be a long-term process where you not only can get into that, but also you can get out of it. A lot of people have anterior pelvic tilt. They don't have any back pain. LeBron James have anterior pelvic tilt. He doesn't have any back pain because he spent a lot of time just to get himself back to the neutral as well. So again, not necessarily like anterior pelvic tilt is bad or sitting on the floor is bad. It just you can't let your body keep getting stuck in that one position for a long period of time, and you can't get out of it.
In the article I read, it said you should spend 30 minutes a day on the floor. Again, I think
Again, now
I think it's better with this program, but
yeah, I mean, I would say if you just do the program, you're already doing that. So
okay,
yeah,
no problem.
cool. Any other questions?
Can I ask you a question, Alvin? I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can see you, Kate.
Yeah, because I'm doing some
Yeah, it's all good.
renovation at the house. It's crazy
Yeah,
busy. So as you know, I started on neural exercises.
yep.
So that's what I gotta focus on. So I'm very excited about that because I never done that before. My question is, while I'm focusing on that, can I still like stretch or roll my feet on the bowl or do whatever that can make me feel better? I mean, for pain, like if it makes me feel better at the moment, is it okay to do or should I try to not do them? Because some say stretching is bad or rolling on the bowl is bad, and it's confusing, so I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's great. And 100% ask Herodotus about this as well. So, Kate, it's not really about, okay, can this make me feel better? And should I do that? It is the better question to ask is, okay, can this exercise or stretching make my assessment better? So
Okay.
if those exercises can make your assessment better, which means you're moving better, once you're moving better on a consistent basis, your body gonna feel better along the way. So if you're just chasing, let's say for those stretches, for that relief, it's probably not going to get you so far because you've been doing that for a long period of time. So 100% ask Herodotus, say, hey, Herodotus, I want to try some of the other exercise too. I know I'm working on Euro, but I want to do more to make my body feel better. 100% ask him. But again, the better question to talk to Herodotus is, hey, what can I do so I can improve my assessment? Now, we only have so much time in a day. We would rather for you to do the exercise that can give you the best, the most amount output. Because stretching is, again, what we call a window of opportunity. Now, if you do nothing about it right after, you're basically doing nothing. You just stretch out your body, and hopefully your body loosen up, and hopefully your body can adjust on its own, but that's not the case anymore, right? So you want to do the exercise that can make your assessment better. And again, once your assessment are better, your body gonna feel better along the way. Does that make more sense?
Um, kind of. I'm still a little bit confused. So, like, if it makes me feel better to for me to be able to focus on my exercises better, is it at the end of the day a good thing to continue? Or like right now I'm standing on this it's called movemate. It kind of helps my feet move while I'm standing, so I'm just keep moving my feet because it hurts to just stand. It hurts to sit on the chair, but I felt like it was better, so I'm just keep moving my feet. Like doing stuff like this, constantly, um, just so that like I keep my body moving and hopefully less tense state, so I can feel
Yeah,
better, so I can
yeah.
follow my exercises better.
That
Yeah.
that 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 makes sense. So the short answer is yes, but you want to make sure like what's the goal for that exercise.
Right.
Because now typically personally I won't do anything if I don't have a goal. So if the goal for the exercise is just, hey, I want to loosen my body a little bit, I want to get the blood going so my body can feel a little bit more warmed up, and then I can do other exercise with more concentrations, that's great. But if the goal is, okay, I want to get out of my pain long term, then probably doing those exercises is not going to be a great choice. But as long as you have that clarity in, what those exercises are for, it is good.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want to follow, your whatever you guys guide me. But
Yeah.
I just wanted to do something extra while I just focus on the neuro exercises, just to deal with the pain here and there. That's why I asked. But yeah, I think I get a better idea now. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. And 100% live Herodotus know this as well. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
All right. You got it. Anybody else? Any other questions?
I sort of have a question about what you did earlier.
Yeah.
I survived my trip to Spain without any major catastrophes. Although the 4 times volume of walking relative to what I normally do was a bit rough. So, like dose dependent, right? So when you had Prentiss lying on the floor and you were talking about a gap under his hamstrings, between the hamstrings and the floor, is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
So when you're sorry, I'm using this as an example. And when you're lying, now I'm going to talk about me. I have a lot of volume in my hips and glutes, as one sometimes does. So if I'm lying flat on the ground, my butt's touching the ground and my shoulders are touching the ground, but there's not a lot else touching the ground in between. And so I'm just curious exactly how that works. Now, I have noticed and I do the assessment, I do the exercise, the breathing exercises, not the neurological ones, and then I do the assessment again. I do feel flatter, but I don't feel flat. I mean, it's not like my whole back of my body's touching the ground. I think there's a physics limitation there.
Yeah, 100%. So getting flat is not what we're looking for. Again, that's just what I see from the assessment.
Okay.
Yeah, so getting flat is not what we're looking for. What's the point of just laying it flat on the ground? That's not going to do anything, right? So I'm showing that just because, okay, so when we do our assessment, right, if you have a pretty good straight like this, but your starting point, you started pretty off, let's say maybe 10, 20 degrees compared to everybody else, we need to deduct that when we do our assessment. So like that's more for us than for you. And also so once your body become more stacked, obviously you're gonna feel flatter on the ground. So that is great. But again, the goal isn't to, keep your whole body flat there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just like, but there's not, I mean, you just can't. Sometimes you just can't put a solid object through another solid object. So,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Fantastic. Thank you.
Cool. You got it. Anybody else? Any other questions? Oh, by the way, one thing I forget to mention is that starting from next week, so right now we're still gonna keep the times at so 3 p.m. Eastern time. But I think in order to get a lot more people on the call, we might consider changing the time maybe to a later time. But we're still gonna be keeping everything the same until further notice. The thing is, we're gonna have a 4 week workshop. Basically, we're gonna be talking about the structural layers of the pain, and then we're gonna be talking about the nervous system, and then we're gonna be talking about the movement layer, and then we're gonna be talking about the applied neurology, which this is gonna be a lot of applied neurals. This is gonna be Herodas. So we're gonna be talking about the pain in the 4 different layers, and that's gonna be the 4 week workshop we're gonna do. So every week we're gonna have a topic to do, and we're gonna have a couple exercises that we think is gonna be beneficial for everybody here as well. So if you want to hop on a group coaching call, make sure you come prepared. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's just a new experiment we're trying to do to get more people on the call so we can participate all together. I know this call gonna be a lot more beneficial if everybody hop on a call instead of just be so everybody on the call, you guys are making pretty good progress throughout the program. But there's a lot of other people you don't know that can be really, really beneficial if they actually hop on a call. So the purpose for this, workshop, basically just get more people like you guys hop on a call, ask more questions, making better progress, and that's that's pretty much my goal here. So the next 4 weeks, we're going to be running a workshop. We're going to see how that goes. If you guys love it, we're going to keep doing it. And if you guys don't like it, it's completely cool as well. Just let us know your feedback, and we can go from there.
So that 4 week is going to take the place of this, or it's a separate thing?
No, so it's going to take place on the group coaching call.
Okay.
So right now, basically every week we just have all just random topic we select on Monday, and then we just let you guys know, right? But we want to have the scene now, so go week by week by week by week.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a lot more organized.
Sounds great.
All right, perfect, cool. Anybody else? Any other questions, or is it good to go?
Sounds good.
All right. Amazing, guys. So, yeah, if you have any other questions, let me know in the chat, and also let your coaches know as well. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Have a good rest of your weekend, guys.
Thank you. You too.
Thank
Got
you.
it. Take care.
Bye,
See you
everyone.
guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.